Fortaroiv go dtí Park Chongarmán an chop the kid Bouta don Rinn I gimmert a grave hincher pelle for Larga. I thought you gimmert night road on a Brickey. In case you're from the Brickey Rangers in, Jesus, don't tell me this is all going to be in Irish. And Nakalum on chop. Beside me is James Coney, stalwart of the Brickeys. James, you shocked the entire county, maybe Munster, with your win last weekend.
Yeah, Mark Darrett. No point saying any different. It was a big surprise to everyone, I'd say. You know, we'd come off kind of I suppose a disappointing defeat in the hurling a couple of weeks earlier. You know, fair play to the lads. They picked themselves back up. They got back at it straight away. They obviously put in a lot of work in the period between the hurling and the first round of the football, and put in a great performance Saturday night and got a great result.
And you have a disadvantage coming in here tonight. That match for sharpness, you can't beat it.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, people were saying the 4 days, whether it was a good or a bad thing. I mean, 4 days after a win is certainly a good thing because you bring momentum, adrenaline, the whole lot carries you into the next game. You know, 4 days after a loss is probably a different story, but yeah, a bit of sharpness, you know, it can't beat match practice, first round of the championship out of the way, and a good victory. So yeah, I'm sure it will stand to them. They're up against a very good and experienced Rinn side tonight. I mean, they've contested 2 semi-finals, 2 quarter-finals the last 4 years, whereas I suppose we struggled really with, you know, being a relegation playoffs, etc. But hopefully we've turned the corner now and we'll kick on from there.
Peter go bheicmid an fórne inis tá mar bheicmid na Rinne adasach so cool tá oran a hulachan oran along tahi go on the stage Lena Long cool Shane O'Crane Darcha Cahas Conor O'Crane and Lena Long cool Kane it's the on to the mount mar hurling che so Lena Lachol Jack offline Ray O'Kelly and Jimmy de Baron as reach in Ishin an Garden for Mana Vian Lorna Park the average Anthony Tiger Hulach and Gimmert go Taig Fishkin in ye agus Taig mat to fechan through meg bishop tator glua ferdio heich mal shin na la hosse go tagan oshin edon magartul machlor na park gimmert tave the ferdia so it's Selena la hosse chin by Cathal O'Crane Donny Bernach agus Yamano Ogocrota as a chance just Selena Lon Tosach ta Limo Lanan Fergal O'Crane agus Oshin O'Kelly. Should for Rinne. James, you can go through the Brickeys team there.
So the Brickey Rangers team start tonight is in goal number 1 Dara Curran. It's Dara's first year playing with the seniors and he's acquitted himself very well so far. Full back line Sean Lennon, Oren Keevers and Johnny Cooney. Plenty experience there with Oren and Johnny, and Sean is a young gun to the full back line who adds a lot of pace going forward, which is great to see. Half back line of Darragh O'Grady, Philip Welch and Conor Phelan. Again, Conor there is knocking around with 15 years, 10 plus years inter-county experience, so he'll be vital there in the half back line against a good Rinn forward line. Middle of the field, Mark Cummins and Conor Brown. I think Mark gave the performance of his life last Saturday night against Stradley, scoring 1-5 from midfield. He was away last year, himself and Philip were away last year. There were 2 massive losses to us, 2 experienced players, but he's back better than ever. Conor Brown, young lad, 19 years of age, playing great stuff midfield with him. In the forward line, wing forward is John Morrissey. Centre forward, the veteran of the side, Shane McGrath. Again, Shane's experience there is invaluable. Brings all the young lads into the game. And the other wing forward is DJ Melia. DJ was a good county minor last year. If you remember, he scored 2 goals against Clare in the Munster Championship victory in Fraherfield. The full forward line, Conor Whelan, corner forward. Full forward, Conor McGrath. Again, Conor needs no introduction, knocking around a long while now, and that's what his record and his stats speak for themselves. And in the other corner forward is Mikey Hanlon. Mikey again adds another dimension to the forward line with pace and accuracy, and hopefully they'll come good tonight.
Looking here, James, at the Brickey subs, there are names there I recognise and good footballers there, so you have options off the bench today. Yeah,
there are a few options there. I mean, we're looking at Cormac Barry there, is Kieran and Ryan O'Neill, Mark Shalhoub, Cormac O'Grady picked up a nasty injury in the hurling against Turin. He's on his way back. Came on against Stradley. I'm sure he'll feature at some stage tonight, and no doubt he'll make a huge contribution when he does.
Agus I dove siúd beidir bheach teachtasteach don Ryan bheach Jack Cullinan bheach Tiger Crane Nicholas Bernach Porrick Cullinan so tá hé agus siúd Cullinan Macra Paddy Smith an réitor noch Paddy Smith is coming in Shamrogach agus muid réile tús a chur tá na silse last an seo an Garvan under the na road the Hesios Mahor and so gan bheith an ciún ar fad be si de fara orm agus Marjoram and the fara shot mas Ryan tosta him mar sin tús corner bheith Sheriff. Run the back of Shane McGrath. Shane, I think it's the pass finished there. James, these jerseys are very, very hard to read.
Yeah, number 22 there, Mikey Hanlon.
That's a just wide. Kid there, Cormou. Over on the Houlihan Railish and Gikamach Bola. Gimmers the Houlish, the couple of Blian, then Ryan. He's Dirach Mach and Laur in Canton, Donny Banach. Shelvic Ferdy O'Hay. Shelvic Donny Ishtach. Oshin O'Calla. Oshin O'Pass. Fergal O'Crane. Piece of skill ag Fergal agus adol Ruhurt on Turbo Corchis Fergal Gareth Jackson goal chance on pass trast agus shot chance agus Cold scored the game all on Coulson for Stuart number the one just to start they would have needed Jen.
Yeah, great start for Rinn there. Evident to see they've put a lot of pace in their full forward line with Fergal, Oshin and Limo. Appears to be get the ball into them as quick as possible, and they've succeeded here, and they've got a goal, which is a great start for Rinn.
Kick him off Dara Curran Martian. Love it, Clay. Pokenchenic, Connor Phelan. Shgach, I think, is more. He doesn't mind being called captain.
No, I think people might wonder who Connor Phelan is, Macdara, but everybody knows who Shgach is.
So, I hate to call that a nickname if he doesn't like it.
No, he's happy enough.
The folks again, shot. Oh, that looked like a point chance from here, but there's nobody. They're not arguing, so obviously it's wide.
Looked like a pint to Macdara, but I suppose they're a good bit closer than we are, and as you said, Brickey players aren't opposing the decision too much.
There was no one protested, so. Fuckle ag Paddy Smith and shot let Connor McGrath.
Yeah, Connor seems adamant it was over the bar, but the decision isn't given, and it's a kick out to Ryan.
Connor B, your spy, of course, working out in Neverton and on Ryan, so we know that.
He told me
shot for
not many people were talking to him this week, he said. But
Shelvic. Ray Jamie de Baron, Jamie Rash Gimmer to Reef, Fisher Hovlin, Gonna Gimmer to Zoom to come with the Edgecont Rash. That kicks here Stachnish, who's Donny from the Cantra Bullet. But noch 3 no med Katte. Donny trust with the Carl Queen Rash with the Donny reached.
Move from Douglas, move for him!
Arash. Ignore the henshot. On who cut and tried with it. Disarmed to Katte. And Ryan Gimmer tonight tried with it. He hit down at the Heart of Shea, Brickey Arafin. Philly Welch. Over 100 Aidan McGarrett. Shane. Going to Connor Brown. Mikey Hanlon. Mikey. Pass the staff and the Hishdak. Pull the sack. Pass Jas, Trust and Goody. Connor Brown. Runs the ear with John Morrissey block out at him. Maybe Connor Brown should have gone for his own score there.
Yeah, perhaps a little bit of indecision there. Gave Ryan a chance to regroup there, which led to the shot by John Morrissey being blocked.
Carl Crane. Aidan is all trasting it. Led in the park, Usha to come out, Egan Ryan and Chuck. Carl Crane, Roy with the Oshin O'Calla.
Philip, go back!
Donny and pass Ishilistach. Pushing to Liam is Casa, Liam, a bullet in gear. No, Captain Cormou.
Yeah, wide beyond Ryan there. Looking at it from here, it appears that Ryan are trying to isolate Limo Lanan inside. With his experience and pace, Brickies will have to tighten up on him there. If Limo gets the ball, he's not going to miss too many chances.
No, that's one thing. Remember that 2003 team that rattled Jack O'Connor and Kerry in Welsh Park.
That's right, in Welsh Park, yes.
Waterford football evenings.
Absolutely.
Hard to believe it 17 years ago.
Long while ago. Limo's still going well.
He was only under 19 at the time. Now he's not as old as you think he is. We'll talk to Rich over Vaughan Trent, Ed Cahill Crane, Cunniff Vaughan Rash. Shane O'Granish. Trying to pass right with Mark Cummins. Mark Cummins around Sir Fod.
Ruin the road, lads, ruin the road.
Near to Conor McGrath, Conor Ord, I was Conor Moo. 3 wides and James. You know, sometimes I know it's early days, but you know, if you shoot a lot of wides, it can be dispiriting for a team.
Yeah, certainly. There's 3 wides in the Brickies, all in scoreable positions. 5 minutes gone and 3 wides. You know, I mean, Rinn got 2 chances. They've a goal got. Brickey certainly need to start converting now to get back into this game.
I'm looking around here, James, to see has anybody availed of the various entrances into Dungarvan's field. That may not be. No. As a guard, you're obliged as a guard, and you to get rid of them. Like they did up in Mayo last
my
week.
eyesight isn't that good, Mark Dara, so I can only see to the far sideline.
You're pleading the Fifth Amendment, you know.
Absolutely.
We're looking, lads.
The road there, enunciation. I was on Roland Tucker. Go Roland Ma. I was on that dog shit to in or Gert. Well, he seemed to have ridden the tackle, but it's afterwards he's.
Yeah, Ray O'Callig down injured there. Seems to be in a lot of discomfort.
Yeah. 2 excellently given shoulders, which and it's great to see. And that was, you know, that was a perfect shoulder. But again, if you give a good shoulder eye plays, it can rattle any player.
Absolutely, Mark Dara.
Ray's a strong player.
2 hard hits there. You know, I think Mark Cummins going through took the hit and then gave it to Ray on the way out.
Yeah.
So great to see.
He's in a bit of discomfort because from what I know of Ray, he doesn't go down very.
Absolutely, Mark Dara. Yeah. No, I mean,
great.
Ray has been involved with the county setup with the last number of years, and you know, has been a great servant and is, as you say, doesn't go down easy.
I know. So, how they go more Ray to contact the shop must go. But that would mean a fairly radical restructuring, James, because Ray was playing centre back. So
yeah, I mean he's keeping the whole, he's the glue in the defence there, I suppose, keeping the whole thing together. So if Ray was to go,
well, they might I just at a guess from here, they might consider putting Shane O'Creen maybe out to centre back, and maybe I'm absolutely speculating, perhaps in a futile manner.
Yeah, maybe not as bad as we initially thought. He's on his feet now, so.
Do you know what? Looking at what I see there now, I'd be surprised if he plays.
Yeah, looks that way now. Keane is in, and
that's
I
the end
think
of Ray, unfortunately. A big blow.
Big blow. 7 minutes gone, and you know, they've lost one of their main players there, and they say they're centre back. So interesting to see what switches Rinn will make now.
It seems to be Yaman Olga Crotta who's coming back as centre back. So.
Yeah, Yamano gone back centre back there now on Shane. So
no, they haven't put on a sub yet, so maybe they're of the opinion that maybe it's workable, it's treatable. Talkian or Crocker let Ray on Chennish, but Lanhamid on Immert Fowl.
Let's keep working, hold on.
So Ochnomel Gale Kate, I was by Rint Amma Brescia Agan Chama. In her. So Kickschlasse was on. Dort in Roda. Yes, so on a day door stack to Podriga Morhu door stack. So Podriga Morhu door stack. Keelan just knock with Ray and on Immert. That's the reach Conor McGrath, Trellivick Conor Bud Shear, was it Hud Cahir Shane. Conor feeling attacked on ish. Costa Jess Conor, Trellivick Foss Egge. Great run from Conor there.
Yeah,
a lovely pirouette there in the middle.
Very clever play by Conor there. I think, you know, he knew he was kind of running down a dark alley there and played for the free, and has got a scoreable free now for the Brickies. Brickies need to get a score on the board to settle themselves, and if they get this, you know, they've had a lot of play. They've had 4 or 5 attacks there, so they just need a score to settle themselves down and kick on from there then.
They have a big blow to on Ray. I see Ray, and does it look like a collarbone or something like that? Is it looking at the way he has the hand up?
Certainly a collarbone or a shoulder injury anyway. So
that's another wide. 4 wides, James.
Yeah, I mean, another bad wide there by the Brickies. There's no, you know, there's no two ways about it. They're chances that they just have to get. Connor is
I think he was looking
a
around.
bit,
I think
a
Connor
bit
thought he was
bemused
going
by
back.
it. I think he did from his angle, you know.
Yeah,
But
look, he is. Yeah,
bit of controversy here again. The ref is going in to speak to Connor. Connor isn't happy, but maybe he has.
He was trying to stay inside. I think ruminating over that missed.
Perhaps.
Well, in fairness, yeah, he was adamant himself. That's the second time he has thought there was a free or a score.
Yeah, that's right, McDarragh. So I mean,
Hinmager Laksha, I thought he handled up on the ground, James.
yeah, I mean, it certainly looked that way from here. Obviously, Paddy Smith didn't see it that way, and the Brickies have been awarded a free now.
Yeah.
35 metres from goal.
Normally, would this be normally Cormac O'Grady territory if he was playing?
Yeah, I mean, certainly left-legged kick there. I mean, Cormac has a great left leg in him, and he
hitting some fabulous frees in days gone by. Conor McGrath took a hugging shot. Tautach nicht der Weidich scored durch in my dog. No, han canchen me her hiv na love clay so some quicken Cormo. He rolled on a bricket.
Yeah, 11 and a half minutes gone. Brickies still
Need a
to
score.
register a score. They've had 5 wides.
You
know, they've had as much of the play, if not more, than on
They
Rinn.
have had more than playing. Certainly in the last
you know,
couple of minutes.
the scoreboard doesn't lie. It's a goal to no score to on Rinn.
Oran on a kick mahig Oran shall. Some ball egg. So we finish DJ Mila, like it is Shane McGrath, Gary Elo O'Connor, hashtag features Jahid Shane. Cummins Rash, Justin Chonish, John Morrissey, Thomas Goodall, back to Shane Skebber, more Stu Hoare. There's Johnny Cooney, Butcher Ashing and Ryan, Jamie DeBarrow. Late tackle there, we just might. Will we see a card? I think we might.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure there was much intention, but Paddy Smith seems to be going for the card.
He went for it straight away.
It's early in the game. I mean, there hasn't been a foul really committed. Perhaps the yellow at this stage of the game is a bit harsh, but we'll see what happens.
Well, he's certainly given him the sermon on the mount, and he gives him the yellow. Yeah. It was kind of. I thought, looking at the way he ran over it, he was going to award a card.
Yeah, he certainly ran over with intent, anyway, that's for sure.
Paul Gamora finish with Shelvige. There was some kickstach.
Free there for Rinn. Was playing advantage for a foul on the far side.
And it's just turning cold here, isn't it?
Yeah, certainly the temperature has dropped a couple of degrees, so.
And Fork, Arose, Fod and Chop.
Yeah, fair play to everyone in Dungarvan GAA club. They have the pitch looking fantastic here tonight.
Fada, Bush Blame.
Come on!
Johnny Cooney tacht now. We've ruined it yet on. Kicks here macht on the road the hugs and can't go right. Fuck with Jess and Chen. Owen Cavers and can't brush the shears. Darach Jenna Gama. Darach, another man, James, with plenty of inter-county experience as well, and underrated footballer.
Absolutely, McDarragh. Darach has settled in really well to the county team this year. He's improved with every game and every session, and he's really acquitted himself well, and he's a regular on the team sheet now.
Good breeding in him though, Clare and Spidel, good combination.
If you insist, McDarragh.
Cummins. What a goal! Great goal, James.
Great goal by Mark Cummins. Picked the ball up 35 metres out in the far sideline. Solid in. I mean, looking at it from here, it seemed like he was running out of space, but somehow or another he got inside his man and buried it in the top corner, and it's exactly what the Brickies need. Mark Cummins seems to be carrying the form from Saturday night into tonight. That's a fantastic goal.
It's a terrific goal. I mean, he made that out of nothing.
Absolutely. I mean,
made that out of nothing. Just worked his way in.
It appeared that the scoring chance was gone, but I mean, he certainly created one, and he buried it in the top corner.
From a tight angle, a great finish. Can't you push the sheets and push it for Rash egg. road the hinch Risha because they usually didn't stall oxygen on goal to more hard in Dominic. Sean Lennon, Sean Lennon. Rash again, Ferdia, right with Jamie Sugar, Shane O'Crane, Shane across the heart, and that's now with Connor O'Crane. And Connor, the general manager, the guy with the liver de Mach, was a Connor right with Jack O'Flynn, Jack right with Donny. Donny turning this year, so kicks here, and he fought the one on Brickey Ishka. He might wait, James, because of course there's 52 gone, but at least 3 or 4 minutes was lost due to the injuries. So.
Correct, McDarry. Yeah, I mean, Ray was down for a couple of minutes there, so he might just let this play unfold.
Now, injury here to Johnny Cooney, Osar Gore.
It's a second foul by Conor Phelan since he's picked up the yellow card, so maybe the Brickies need to be aware of that, and Conor maybe just needs to be a little bit careful and see out this half, and just he doesn't want to be drawing any unnecessary attention on himself.
So Shane over there, Kaita. And Donny Rachin a kick show will Lorna Park is a draw bullshit which a Goosh Macher Tave. Talking hauling Oshino Kala. There's a Mark Lurgan, Nivurshan Mark. They're talking Mark though. Rashid Donny reached. Donny sluck to she forced to get Donny in the kit dog. Donny or dog is Colleen. Hauling a Donny. Fresh shock no my dear. There's no doubt in this man's class.
Yeah, great score by Donny, left or right. I mean, it doesn't matter to Donny. 35 metres out, left leg, and he slotted it over. Donny will do that all day if he's given chances like that.
So Brisha Ishke agus Mata Brisha Ishkan by Brisha Agam Hain agus James Homa.
Hello there. Getting cold, keep the midgets on. I can you? Fucking cold starting off. See it at all?
Ray Reach Martin the Tusa Hurtlish and Darda Catru and Chahagus and Ryan Conkin Hen a Shoot, Cool One Egg and Troidvalla Agus Cool Rinne at the Tacht and Gate no matter shin scored to Gleam all on shin Matash of Janaka Tatcoin Agus a cool for egg Mark Commons the road that which cool no my jig cool and score Agus shin cool death a cooling death for Donny so fresh Mardernum Kate Catru cooling the one to Idrina Forna.
Yeah, the play is even enough here. The Brickies have had 6 scoring chances, and Ryan have had 3, and they've converted 1-1. The Brickies have only got a goal with 5 wide, so.
Shallow Foes. Philip Welsh. Philip Welsh attacks the boss. So it's a mark one place, James. It isn't a mark on another side.
Well, I think McDarragh, it's you can't claim a mark from a free, and I think Dion Ryan forward caught it from a free, and he can't claim a mark from a free.
Good man, good spot for you. Oh, me off. I was unlucky.
Unlucky, but yet another wide from the score.
It's wide number 6.
It's wide number 6 with 19 minutes gone, and I mean, they've been in scoreable positions. So
when you see they score half of those, and they're 3 points ahead. But anyway, look, it's early days. Jamie the Barrow should get a tack to reach. No worry about James. Jamie didn't play for about 2 years with due to concussion. Good to see him back.
It's great to see him back. Absolutely,
Pass all in a further here. Stockedy Oshin O'Calla. Oshin the Cassanish and Shella Fosik. Oshin. Now they have a wide.
Now they have a second wide. But yeah, McDarragh, great to see Jamie back. I mean, Jamie was a promising, inter-county minor, etc. Picked up a couple of concussions, and you know, perhaps his future as a player was in doubt. But I mean, great to see him back, and you know, he's flying there as good as ever.
Kick Macadar corner Macadar Lorna Park British she's Egdoni Shell Fortress Eg Paddy Morocco kick Paddy agus Shell of Nash na road and chop fichen on gele gaita again. Nís mór an Shell ag road and Brickey and chop Kinte. Mikey Hanna, Chuck Reid, or DJ Milaton, so the Conor McGranish, Conor Costa, Tura Conor Prince scored and the kid dog, Jim Wood, that's it, Conor.
And there's no doubt with that one, Macdara. Conor's first score, great play there by Conor Brown and DJ Melia, two of the younger lads. A great attack, set up Conor there, who slotted over off the left leg from 25 metres. Score is level here, 1-1 apiece, 21 minutes gone.
The two excellent points scored from the weaker foot of both players.
Yeah, I mean, two inter-county footballers in their day, Macdara. Yeah. I mean, both well capable.
So they roll and Brickey Harvest sauce to the Chonish. And catching him hard and Lena. His kick Schlassa and Ryan.
Yeah, Oren Keevers there tried a long pass in, unfortunately just skewed off the boot and out over the line. But Bricky's you know, well in this game. 1-1 apiece.
Absolutely, that's for sure. They've more. If you had a possession graph now, they've had a good bit more of it.
And Ryan perhaps a little bit more clinical in front of goal so far, but you know, a very evenly matched contest.
Greenish and Shelby Connor. Fastest could you Jamie the Baron Reach, Jamie Feckens was fucking can roll with Iga. Liam take and pass the right. Fergal O'Crane then in Chachan Dara Urgrave, Shelly Vic Fergal. Fergal was for score. Fergal are in love it. Gesture. So 3 can't come more than Ryan.
Yeah, unlucky by Fergal. Well played by Sean Lennon there. You know, Fergal is a very experienced player, you know, inter-county player, and Sean just kept him outside him there, forced him to kick off his right leg, which would be, I suppose, Fergal's weaker leg, and resulted in him kicking the ball wide. So another wide for Ryan.
Just might have fallen into two tools, whether he was going to pass it into Liam or he was going for goal score. That can
perhaps,
happen.
Yeah, a little bit of indecision, perhaps, and it can happen.
Kick a Macgar, Tucker Egg, Rodan and Brickey reached.
Dara O'Grady on the ball for the Brickies.
Michelle Foss, Captain Corrego DJ Mila, DJ Garish Taxalor. That's Ishel up in Canchan. Fucking Shane O'Crane, Shane Lloyderton for Shad Golden, Corrego Donny. Tony Gira Elochan, Achta, Sig, Custom Torrey. Or comes to Jochet, past that, Frasta. You Carl O'Crane. Carl Shasta Skonia. Ferdia Rastalor and Joshua Hanchansonish. St. Canchan Bulta on Ord. After she Merkley, August Becker, he's far again together.
Yeah, I mean,
should have scored that one.
Yeah, a scoreable chance there, no doubt, Macdara, for Carl McGarrett there, you know. So, on Ryan are racking up the wides now. I guess they've 4 wides now, and Bricky's going to be a 5 or 6. You know, they've both had chances that they perhaps should have scored, so I'm sure they'll address that at half time.
Macdara Corn can more father Macdara Lorna Park, get Brush to Shears, through Frachlish and Ryan and Chennick and Chelevaka reached. Donald and Gikistach. Oh, the Liam Mistig, Garra Machin.
Yeah, dangerous ball in there, well read by Philip Welch, I guess, because you know, if Lima gets the ball there, there's only going to be one result.
Absolutely, yeah. Crucial interception. Shane McGrath tacked in the Sharish.
Keep going, Connor, keep moving.
Feeding attack reached.
Mark Cummins on the ball on the far sideline.
Stay out, DJ, stay out.
Pass it back to Conor Whelan. Mikey Hanlon, in fact.
Mish Conor Whelan fan.
Oh, perhaps a late tackle there on Conor, but however he's rode it and he's carrying on.
We can't deny it. Kick Canada Cormove, such a shock in it, the Cormoonish.
Yeah, another wide there by the Brickies.
Yeah.
Perhaps not the wisest choice there to take a shot. You know, he's under pressure, tight angle, but
when you're shooting from such a tight angle, it's always kind of a percentage thing, isn't it? I was in kitchen or on a mach or on table in it. John Lennon Ray can count Shabola. That's just Isha there. If I can reach Mikey O'Hanlon. Here Elu or Ferdia. Ferdia Cobruma Harjana and Chelafosi.
yeah, it's great pressure by Ferdy there. Held up the player well, you know, and showed all his experience there to turn him away from goal and force him backwards.
Yeah, great run, Johnny Cooney. Just overhit it slightly. Chedivarash.
Yeah, good ground made by Johnny, but the pass just went astray. I mean, it's, you know, we just Brickies have to make those passes stick because, you know, every chance is crucial.
Ferdia past Jasmach and Tiv and Isha for Sports and Johanish.
Yeah, lovely ball by Ferdy there. McTar switched to play. I mean, all the players are down this wing, loads of space.
O'Shane O'Callanish, August on Chelovic O'Shane. Costa Sharash, Ern Gitog. I'll Cormo again.
Shane McGrath going deep.
A
few mistakes, yeah. I mean, you know,
that we weren't seeing at the start.
No, perhaps the game is opening up a bit, and maybe they're trying a bit more. But
Sean Lennon on block all Genta and Chin.
Yeah, great block down by Fergal there. Perhaps Sean just maybe took it a step too far, but he's still
one of the skills that's nearly gone from football.
Yeah, the block. I mean, it's great to see.
Great
You know,
to see
the
it,
block,
yeah.
the shoulder. We've had a couple here. You know, it's great to see them in a game like this.
Shane McGrath reached.
Yeah, the Brickies will be trying to get Shane, I think, on as much ball as possible. He's a great playmaker there and very clever player.
Johnny Coney turning a sheer, so kicks here.
Yeah, Johnny perhaps lucky to get the free there when he did. I mean, another step or two and it could have went the other way, but I guess he was being held slightly alright.
Conor McGrath, Jenna Ogal, Shane McGrath, Reach, Shane Stach, agus an Roher Stachanish, Mikey Hanlon, Mikey Fivru, Rashid G. Shane, Anfis Rahan Chot, so the Conor McGrath, Conor and the Kiltog, on block all Reach, Conoresh, agus on Tom Shot and pass Lava, Rashid G. Michael Hanlon, the third fin score.
Kept in play there by Odie O'Houlihan and goal for Rinn.
They were patient, the build-up was patient, but maybe just.
Yeah,
maybe slightly the wrong option.
Feature we're seeing from Rinn here, McDar. There's been 3 or 4 block downs there.
Yeah.
You know, they're not committing to the tackle. They're waiting for the kick and they're getting the block in.
Fergal O'Creen and Chogs on Turbo Corishisic Fergal. Oh, pass all in Sugar Shakti Donny. Shanty Donny or score. Chogs Donny. Harrod fast on.
Yeah.
We saw Fergal's turbo there for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, Fergal can do it in a split second. He's beside you and then he's gone. And you know, Fergal has pace in abundance there. Great ball into Donny. For a minute there, it looked like there may have been a goal on with a pass into Limo, but Donny was satisfied to take the point and puts Rinn 1-2 to 1-1 ahead with 28.5 minutes gone.
So it's low scoring, but I've seen worse games.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's moving well up and down the pitch, but as you said, you know, both teams should perhaps have 3 or 4 points more, which I suppose would put a bit more respectability on the scoreboard. But
True.
you know, but it's evenly contested. You know, both teams are going very hard for it, and you know, it's an entertaining game.
Well, I think we've seen 11 wides between the two of them, so it'll probably hope on to improving that aspect of their play. Shall have watched Conor Chinnock's Darach Agira by the Mach, some Pascal Roy again. Conor Chachtarish and Chop. Slug cut.
Yeah, well played by the Brickies there. They seem to be getting quite a bit of success down the far side there, McDara. You know, they've got the goal down that side. You know, they've another attack there now, a free. They've had maybe 2 frees from that side. So, yeah, they seem to be moving well down the far side there, which is you know, something that I'm sure they'll be satisfied with.
It's Conor McGrath with Des Ray Heron Thraston, so she's Corham. Come 3 uur.
Yeah, nicely started over by Conor McGrath there, scored 1-4 against Stradbally, maybe 1-2 from play. So, you know, Conor is crucial to the Brickies if they're to progress in this championship.
Every time you're going to go.
Ron Shaftamach. Talking with that fake.
Yeah, lucky there.
I would looking not to get a card for that.
Yeah,
because
if Fergal had hit the deck there, I'm sure Sean would have had 10
have
minutes. He would have had 10 minutes on the line here with us. But Fergal showing his honesty there, and Fergal is a footballer, and he just wanted to get on with it.
When does honesty become naive with his hands? Ryan a gute Male passende Garrogs and Chelf Tucker Wahogs for a rash egg. Well done, the Brickey Rangers. Conor McGrath and ish. Kom net gear to machen. I brush and Leroy to machen. Better in this fire and Cantron has Cora Trastna. Might have played for the free there.
Yeah, I just didn't get it. I mean, from here it looked like just a good tackle. Maybe. Yeah. Conor can't have any complaints in this instance, I think. We're led to a turnover now, and Rinn are attacking here with ball played in, but
I noticed these marks sometimes they're very slow with the hand.
I think the Brickies have adjusted well to Rinn there. I mean, early on it looked very dangerous in the full forward line. They were getting quick ball in, but Brickies are maybe sitting the man back there, and the passes have to be clinical when an extra man back, and Brickies are overturning a lot of them.
Conor Brown with Charlton Johannes for Brew, Shane Crane, agus kicks here staff. Now,
keep going forward, man. Well done.
Yeah, played for the free, I'd say. Mock there, yeah, could have went either way, but I suppose in the end there was a slight hold, and that's maybe what the referee saw, and it's resulted in a free into the Brickies now. Scoreable free, maybe 38 to 40 metres out. This would put the Brickies ahead just before half time. Should Conor slot this over?
Although I'd say we could have put 5 minutes because the water break and the injury to Ray will be factored in. So
true.
There's 2 gone. Near to Conor need Dolomé. But no, what's a come on?
Yeah,
come on.
Another point by Conor there. That's the 3 points for the Brickies for Conor McGrath. 2 frees, 1 from play. He's finding his range now.
So hen 3 the hen go. Well done, Brickey on toss it and chop. Then Ryan Mark. On the road, Chelva Shonshi Darach O'Casa, Darach Trasta. And Conor O'Crane.
Back, DJ. Good stuff.
Go on, James.
Yeah, I mean,
you're smiling.
Again, Mac,
I thought he was pulled. I'll be honest with you. I thought he was pulled back, but look, Paddy is nearer than we are.
Oh, great play by Mark Cummins, cutting in the far sideline again. It's great defending there by Rinn. They learned from the last time. They turned them up there, turned them away from goal, and it's given Rinn a chance to regroup now in their own defence.
Shane McGrath.
Brickey's playing patiently there. Had no option but to go back 30-40 metres. But I mean,
retaining possession.
Possession is key.
That's what it's about.
Who's looking again, lads? Who's looking? DJ, make a move.
Yeah, just a pull down there by Ferdy. I don't think he can have any complaints there. And
no, not certainly.
Play has continued.
Philip Welcher Tachtanish. Philip a third free score. Can more make the all. My head moves. 8 wide.
8 wide from Bricky's, yeah, perhaps a little bit ambitious
you put
there.
Half of those over, you see, and you're 5 points up.
A little bit ambitious there by Philip, perhaps. Maybe the option was a player inside, but.
So truck a 3, but not truck a car no my car to better go make gone no my can't you brush the shoes, Michelle of Cormac, Jorge de Lima Lenon, and Liam Takamac. It's better and reckon to Liam Takamac. Corre Gorach says Diwiniste, so Fergalnish Casa Hart. Fergal Garistach in his far foot, Shell of Force again, and past Transagudi. Aidon, Joshua Aidon, Canmore, or the Aidon, August Casa Chishtak. Yes, on a 4 corner Marish, Cooling Jackson Aidon, McCarroll.
Good score by Aidon there again. Great play by Fergal. Cut in, perhaps a little hesitant to kick on his right foot there after putting the last one wide, but I mean, he set up a man in a better position, resulted in an unrhymed point. Little positional switch there. Liam Mullane seems to have come out to pitch a bit, maybe perhaps with Donny gone into the full forward line.
Agus le sin fedla ha séte an seo ag Paddy Smith agus ag le ha an fórne chom vi chom I coolantíh héna dógus an isisi chom ag le ha an seo an Rinn héna 3 rud an Brickey héna 3 ben mid na rais leis an dara le. Fáilte Ash mar sin, go dtí Park Congar bháin an seo agus an Rinn and I rud an Brickey agus na fórna chom cúdas trí chúlinn an tíomh and James, I just inquired there from Cian O'Crohor about Ray and poor old Ray. There's his ligament and the shoulder popped and it's a season-ending injury.
Yeah, that's very disappointing.
Tragic for Ray,
hear,
you know.
Absolutely, Ray's a great guy. You know, he's fully committed to his Gaelic games. Huge loss to Ryan. He'll be a huge loss to Waterford going forward as well. You know, it's very disappointing to hear.
So, sin scéil is duna ní scéil maithe farir de Ré agus a feiban ag réile gorta heile roiint flianta agus aníirtinte go mbliana chu séisteach sa bharige gacha an lá leis an gortú cosise a bhí baint dó ach farir mar bhí cíanrá anis is cosúil nach méid sé gimar to ríist mbliana. So, sin mar bhíon. And I suppose that's one side effect of a condensed championship. Even the slightest injury can mean you can miss the entire championship.
That's it, McDara. I mean, there's very little time for recovery.
In the old days, he'd have plenty of time. Mark Cummins and Isha was at Shelvig Mark, was at Pastjasti, she'll butcher Stahige. So, or the Vajasti Connor. Bala, Bui, it was Gora Mosachor and Chinach and Shelfosaka. Rashkaji, Mark Cummins reached. Mark Mutter and Glehan was Mark a touch for score, and Irad Fishnoli, Mark Cummins, Achel Ganchan Bulza, Yesh.
Yeah, a bit ambitious there by Mark, perhaps outside of the left, but I guess he's a player playing full of confidence. You know, 1-5 the last day, a cracker of a goal. You know, I guess, listen, we'll give him that one.
Kikamacha Oran. Michigan Chadvinish Ega Conor O'Crane. Ryan are dangerous in possession, James, but they're not in possession a lot of the time. You get a lot of the breaks and you're winning the aerial contest as well.
Yeah, no doubt when they have the ball, you know, they look dangerous. They attack with pace, they attack in numbers, but you know, the Brickies are coping quite well with it.
Playing with a very static full forward line there, not an awful lot of movement in there. In fact, pass fast with Aidan McGarrett. It wasn't past Corroy again.
Great interception, vital interception there by Darrell O'Grady.
Sean Class is Bostonish, agus Sheldon Chonish at Conor Whelan.
Great defending by Ryan there to dispossess Conor.
Look, Mikey, look for it.
Quite see what happened there, but a good overturn by Ryan. They're attacking, coming out of their defence here with pace.
I think it was Yaman Overcrota who twice defended well there.
Yeah, I think so.
Shane O'Crane attacked. Shane was past as he shot Liam. Agus Berta Aram or Hasaka contour to Liam. Doninish agus that. Donny get him turbo horses to give the shots of spot and Jim Tasha Fibro agus the Hallowan of Argenta. Great tackle.
Yeah, great defending there.
By good on both sides here in the second half.
By Conor Phelan there, you know, Donny was bearing down on goal. The slightest little touch would have led to a free, but no, Conor showed all his experience to overturn the play, and the Brickies are on the attack here on the 65-metre line.
Oran Keevers in ish. Rashkaji Johnny Cooney. Rashkaji Oran Keevers are reached. He's in pass Corrai Ganish. The Darrell Grady. Darrell Grady, Rashkaji Shane. It's Juru. Hammer Fad. Rashkaji Oran Keevers are reached. Pass Corrai Ishel Ache at Hoka Ogza. Hoka Bajas and Chen. And Martin Shin Ega Mark Cummins reached. Tassuji Shane McGrath. A go near Falcon and pass the whole got. Correct Mark Cummins reached. Mark Verstacht the spot by every was in it. Don Shelvaka, Fatcha Conor McGrath. Conor touchpoint score.
Yeah, Mikey Hanlon there again with a wild shot.
10 wide.
10 wides, it's 2 wides again for the Brickies. 3 minutes gone in the second half, and you know, the Brickies to win this match, they're just going to have to sharpen up in front of goal.
They'll be wondering can they sharpen up in the shooting, and Ryan be wondering can they improve possession wise. Great take there. Mark Scott and Aidan McGarrett agus Trasta Guji Oshino Calla Rashidi Ferdy O'Hay Ferdy O'Hay Donny Gira as boss all as boss include the gemach ege roll the hand shot. One of these have to Ryan Chenek, Conor O'Reilly. On the yellow jacket and on, so Bert Fucker Stahaka, the hammer. 0 for what do you think, James?
I think from here, McDara, I mean, we've a bird's eye view here looking straight at. I think it was wide.
It might have been, yeah. Can't agree with you. So we have the two subs that come on for on Ryan. We had Honig Jacqueline on Ishtach, August Honig Connor O'Reilly Ishtach. Now Nima Kintake Dog. I started with Paddy O'Murrough. I think Paddy O'Murrough, who went on, might have come off due to an injury. Yes, so that's one of the subs.
He was getting a bit of treatment there during the first water break, so perhaps he's gone with an injury there, McDara.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who the second. Coming to talk to Rinn, agus couple came Glock again. Chenach Tashi Elo Rish, agus on Rohurige. Agus if we've ruined Chenach Dara Hokase, agus Dara. Great run by Mark Cummins.
Great run by Mark Cummins. I mean, there was two Ryan men around him there. You know, he wove his way through the defence and ended up getting a free 21 metres out. Should result in a score for the Brickies. You know, a bit of descent there by Ryan, and it's been moved over in front of the goal.
No, it's a cert. It's a gimme.
Yeah, I mean, those
I
runs.
think it's Cathal O'Creen who has come off. So it's Cathal O'Creen and Paddy O'Murrough who have come off, I think, for Ryan. I'm looking around here. That's what it looks like. And as I said, Conor O'Reilly, August in Kickshin, Conor McGrath, Haran Traston. Well, that was a pleasant.
Certainly, you know, I mean, the free was in a scoreable position, but certainly the bit of descent made it an absolute certainty.
So Hena Cahar, Rodan Brickey, Hena 3 again Ryan, agus a Cúig Nomad, Caitas Lerla, or on a whole Honish and Gikamach.
Lucky decision there, lucky to get the.
You know, I think was he awarding a mark and then he dropped the ball?
Mark and had it blown just as he dropped the ball, but I guess the whistle was blown then. And advantage being played to the Brickies.
And Mikey O'Hanlon. Is it Mikey O'Hanlon?
Yeah, Mikey O'Hanlon there.
So, Mish Tasha Shot, a Gary, Imniocht on Ryan and Ishmar Gucci Go, Hulin Conderet.
Yeah, so the Brickies have certainly started the second half better. You know, they've come out of the blocks there pretty quick. They've got 2 points and they lead 1-5 to 1-3 with 6.5 minutes gone in the second half.
And even the most trenchant on Ryan supporter couldn't argue that they deserve to be ahead.
Yeah, I guess on the balance of things.
What we've seen so far,
yeah,
yeah,
they have
definitely.
a lot of the play there.
Mark Cummins interested in Shelvig. Mark turning his here, so kicks here, Ella.
Mark Cummins is causing Ryan a lot of problems.
He's now
there,
really coming into it now.
Yeah, you know, he's runs. He's very penetrating through the middle there. He's strong. He's got a bit of pace, and he's hard to stop.
Over Wahago Shane and Chen Conchelva Alderash. Agus Nick and Paddy Smith in or doesn't Schlee, Martian.
No, I think there'll be no complaints there. Conor Brown just lost possession and it's resulted in an overturn and when Ryan are breaking out of defence.
Darach O'Casa Tachtar East. There's a pass. No, Neil pass. There's a Garamach.
Yeah, it's a good play by Philip Welsh there.
Work again. Come on, keepers, work with him.
Sean Lennon, mission shot. Look out here, James. What I'm seeing in front of me is I'm seeing one team lifting in confidence all the time and one team that's dropping in confidence.
Yeah, I mean the Brickies are certainly, you know, they've come into the game since a dodgy start with a couple of bad wides, and they're certainly the team playing with confidence now at the moment.
Shelvishik Donny is a sporty Donny. They don't engage during chop. Pass Jasker Trasta Gig with the Ushin O'Calla. Ushin the Garish Dachanish. Portia Foilish and Get Dogs and pass Corey Trastach Neil. Then an Dorian Chin, Joe Conor Riley after she fought to join his Lima Lanon. Lima Tort Fine score. Liam Arhiv. Alava Clay. So Shin on Sheo can for a move again Ryan.
Yeah, that's on Ryan's second wide of the second half. Lima picked up possession there, maybe 20 metres out. Perhaps it was a good scoring chance, but resulted in a wide and a let off for the Brickies.
Jamie the Baron Roosh, Jamie Rash, Edon McCarroll, Edon Fechan Suez.
Close him down.
Edon Rash with the Jack O'Flynn with the Donny. So Donny is Fechan Suez, Fechan Can Row, Egger, Corshashis and Torbid in the Earth. Tossing the road, so she the chat Trasty, Ushin O'Calla, Ushin Tortfikel and Kitog, Ushin Ord, Ushin Howard Traston. Good point there.
Yeah, it's a great score by Ushin. you know, Oisín has any amount of football, great footballer, left or right. We've seen him at underage. You know, I've seen him in under 16 county final for Rinn a couple of years ago. He was the star of the show. Again last year in minor against under 19, perhaps against the Brickies. He dominated, and he's a great footballer and it's a great score.
So Coolin Waters in the four number sin agus Nano med Galek Catchin Talking in San Darla. Kikamachi Darakorn, Machantivele. And I don't know whether they listen to me. They seem to be getting a bit of possession now. Fergal O'Crean, Garish Tachanich, Fergal and Kitdog, or August Fergal, no, or even Lava Gesture.
Come on, lads, on the brakes.
Yeah, and Ryan certainly after coming back into the last couple of minutes, that the point by Oisín will give him a lift. Another letter for the Brickies there. Fergal was in a good scoring position and just pulled it to the far post and wide, and the Brickies got another let off there.
Denomed 0, Catchin Talking in San Darla. Coolin 1 is in the four net. Hena Cool, Hena Car. Mach, agus Shelf Forte Edan Rish. Coming into it, isn't he? The last while.
And Ryan seemed to be winning the kickouts now, McLaren. After winning the last couple of Brickey kickouts, it's something the Brickies will have to think about. Aidan McYard is a big man, 6'3", 6'4", and perhaps they'll have to keep the kickouts away from him.
You know, he has one record. Was it last year or the year before? James Waterford, when the 21 footballers played a game, he was the only man to score, which was the point. So let Fergal O'Crean is Shantic, Fergal O'Cool, I'll pass draft and Chance O'Cool, Jack O'Fly, on Tower, Jenny Google Bar, Nichi Glam to Fos, Tonchellevaka, Conor O'Reilly, Conor Acosta, Conor Abola, Agus Conor Hurd trash down. Toshid Coram, Gon Kuiga Ur.
Yeah, and Ryan certainly coming into this game now. They're on top here at the moment. Brickey's very lucky not to concede a goal there. Very well defended. There was a bit of a crowd on the line. Not sure who stopped it eventually, but and Ryan are in the driving seat at the moment. It's 1-5 apiece. The Brickies are going to have to weather this storm and try and get back into the game and get the ball up the pitch. They've struggled the last couple of kickouts just to get the ball past the halfway line.
It's funny. There seems to be periods of domination by both teams, and this is a good period for Ryan now. But they have to reflect that on the score, and they've got 2 points. They're hoping to get another one. It's back with.
Work for them, lads. Or a sleep.
Rowan Brickey. Jack reached. Conor Phelan Lurgan fast, especially Forte Conor Phelan. Conor Gira, Skipal and Chin, Agus Tonchellevaka. Shane McGrath, Jack the reached. Past Ashik Shane, William Hudson, 10th to Tom Hudson, 10th to Akramigla, or Paddy Smith, Martian is kicks here to on. I have to say, fierce impressed by Shane McGrath's work rate. He's always there to take a pass on somebody.
Yeah, he's a very busy player. He covers a lot of ground. I mean, he's always in the right place at the right time, and I guess that's some years of experience. But he's a great addition there for a guy under pressure. Just to lay the ball off them, and Shane will always do the right thing with it. A substitution for the Brickies there just before the last kick out as well. Number 18, Corrick Barry, replaced number 12, DJ Amelia.
Conor McGrath, Lishan Gick, Conor McGrath are having a lot of Jesha. The wides are mounting, James, 11.
Yeah, another wide there, again, good scoring chance, and the Brickies could rue these missed chances at the end of this game. Conor
Phelan and Chen agus Corinne John Morrissey, Gareth Jackal Gould, Tá Mark Cummins on, come on, Tá Mark Lurgan Fast, Tá she Ig John agus Carl Chen agus well be Shanson Chen ag an Ryan Nish or ag Rutherhe, just ag an Ryan Doctor of Rehuncy, Ferdy O'Hay, Ferdy Shugi Jack O'Flynn, Jack Piece of Jazz, Skip Paul and Chen could crow the Corrigo di Donny. Tá Jackal on is hat Donny come Dolroy hen agus tá Jack O'Flynn get come out lor on Pascal Donny Neil and Paston Rova ach Pedro Jukur Dinas which he fought at Liam Neil Philly went to Jenna her bar chen as a kick Carrick Coig no that she made her 4-8. I thought James I thought it was a free out and B it wasn't a free out, it was a 45
absolutely. Yeah, I mean
anyway it is a 45. He is given a 45, I think, is he?
Yeah, I mean, I think it has to be really.
Well, it was either
the linesman is the umpire's adamant to try. I mean,
yeah.
There's been a few strange decisions at that goal, but we perhaps, as Brickey men, disputed the couple of wides in the first half, but we'll certainly take this one.
Yeah, well, my first thought was a free out. So look,
yeah,
Karma, is this it? Kick'amach an sin agus or kick'amach agus tóca Jackson Conor Phelan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not so sure what happened there. I think the ref blew the whistle for a mark. He ended up not giving it because he said Conor didn't put up his hand, but the whistle was gone. I'm not quite sure there, McDara.
Conor Riley gur shelf all she fought Conor slap an chin. Shun over old road on a brick and chin agus well in shelf fought a ratchet good tall. Brilliant work there, James.
Yeah, that's great play.
Surrounded like wasps around or a bit of jam.
Yeah, there are certainly guys that are up for this match and want to win, McDara. You know, we saw 4 lads there surround the player and
absolutely
you know, great hunger there to win the ball.
He was swallowed. When he's scored on Joe James, the next score is going to be a big one here.
Yeah, it'll certainly be a big momentum swinger. You know, both teams are going flat out here. You know, the next score will be crucial for confidence going forward for the last 15 minutes.
That's not going to pass on right. This is going to move a bit better than Foes. 2 chances there, James, that they didn't avail of.
Yeah, correct. Perhaps a little bit of overplay there.
Yeah.
You know, there was a score on. Just that passed one pass too many.
Conor McGrath and Chahanish. Agus in Shelf Fosa Conor in the Har going on in the Dana Ille. In the Shelf Macharishnish John Morrissey. Agus that Contour to show Shane McGrath. Agus that Curtis Faster or Cahan Leroy. Goal, James.
It's a goal for the Brickies.
Who's on the end of that movement?
Yeah, I think Conor McGrath was at the end of it there, McDara.
One of the passes in the lead up looked awfully like a rugby throw.
Yeah, it certainly looked a bit controversial from here.
But it's a huge score. It's a huge score, and it leaves them in a great place now. As we come to surely what must be the second water break now, it can't be far away.
Yeah, that's a massive score in the context of the game. You know, it was nip and tuck there with the last 5-10 minutes. It's just a water break now, as you say, McDara, and that's a huge score with 15 minutes to go.
So we'll take a tiny break while they're slugging the water.
On the boys, like reached.
Martin, cúig nó mé deag na mar sin fáca an tehagan agus an cúil sin a damse Conor McGrath Harvard táhachtach an seo and If this continues, James Connor will be floating into work tomorrow morning in Neventon.
Yeah, I suppose. Look, 3-point lead. I mean, second.
It's a big score, huge score.
But still a long way to go, and hopefully fatigue won't set in. The Brickies haven't played 4 days ago, and they'll continue this.
We said though that the next score is going to be one, not realising really there's going to be a goal.
Well, that's true. That's true, McDara.
So it's and as you were saying, it's a day where scores are kind of scarce enough. They're at a premium, so can Ryan get 3 points?
Yeah, a substitution there for the Brickies at the water break. Cormac O'Grady has replaced Conor Whelan.
So if they get frees, imagine Cormac a good man to hit a free. So kicks here stacht and Ryan is Donny Raycon and counter Wola. Essentially can be stacht. Drug canning Donny is a Garhamach.
Vital interception by Conor Brown there.
Conor Brown. That's all in shouldn't kind of has into the Conor Brown holding a fad, but we should later get Darragh across obviously Oran attacked the mark. Conor was unlucky there, but Darragh read it well.
Yes.
That's good defence. Good defence, good anticipation from Darragh. Jack O'Frine, Ryan Ushkuji, Aidan McGarrett. Aidan, Kasha Cormac, she again, Rashiguji, Oshin O'Calla, Oshin Kodol Trastnet, Oshin Odol Trastnet, Compassion, Ben O'Curtav here and shot. Jamie de Baron or Chatat Rich, Oshin O'Calla reached. Oshin O'Calla and Hossin Kama. Jack Trasty, Jack O'Flynn, Hortley score. Jack in the Haven Love gesture. And that's 9 for Ryan, so their whites tally is increasing as well, James.
Yeah, again, it scored.
You're on 11.
Yeah,
we're on 9.
We're, the wides aren't, they're evening themselves out now, so both teams guilty of missing scoreable chances there, McDara.
No maid is fair catching trust with Darry Lad now, Tom British in an hour even chin, so I'm going to catch your better. Go no maid deal, no more shin, it's a fuck and jogging. Again, clever. Ray, Evola.
Yeah, Conor Phelan called the mark there. I'm not sure the Ryan player was aware of it or what the situation was, but players resumed here. Cormac O'Grady has the ball.
And just in, Cormac trying to prove a point, I'm sure. Tucker Stach, we saw, and Sheriff Akka and Chonish. Conor Chacht and Mach, and Compord up Nervine. Leroy in a lava again. Costin Twa, Denton and Ryan and Thompson. Sheriff Foss. Road on a brick, Sheerness Goody, Cormac O'Grady reach, Cormac O'Grady starts the lower. Is that how Schoon in Rory Tachtach and Tom Chess and Jid and Ford, Achanchella Fosaka. No, can't let her move. It was a good attack, a little bit unlucky there, James.
Yeah, a little unlucky. They didn't do a whole pile wrong.
No, they worked it around.
They worked it from the near side here to the far side. It took the shot when it was on, and unfortunately it didn't go over.
While the ball is down there, James, he'll stay ahead.
Yeah, you'd have to think if the Brickies were to get another point at 4-point lead, would be huge in the context of the game when things have been so tight and scores have been hard to get. But its score remains 1-5 to 2-5. 22.5 minutes gone in the second half.
Minutes gone second half, yeah. Should have fought again. Mine reached. Is that Fergal O'Crane? Fergal Carristaff. Jim Pastor Chocolate Donny. Tony pass Ryan Ishkuji, agus a Shoglusha Twacha, as a general Glusha the Willich. Axel Cole scored it.
Yeah, goal by Donny Brannock, I think there.
Donny for did they get a deflection, James?
I think so, yeah. It seemed to be a deflected shot there that ended up in the roof of the net.
But how big a score?
Huge score, and we're level again here. Darragh Hurley has come into the Brickey fray there. I'm not sure who he is replaced, but Darragh Hurley is in number 10.
It was a good move, all right. Oshin O'Callanish and Oshin and Pascal Trastiga. It's over Fergal Reach, Fergal Hosach and Shellef Watcherash going on Brick end. As always, James, the goal gives you that injection of oxygen for a while, and so in it.
Yeah, definitely, McDara.
Good work here by Ryan Concheleva Olarash. I thought I gave on McCarroll, Aidan a Fechner and Spruck. Aidan, there's Aidan Horror Traston. And this has been a good response by Ryan.
Certainly, Mockderry. Yeah, they're on top now. You know, at a crucial time. They've got the last goal and a point, and they've gone from a goal down to a point up in a short space of time.
Those Shane, those Cooig, and Ryan Conkeen carrying them with his fickle catching job. His better go great notice score him. Adam McAllister, Conor Riley, right at top of the Oshin, the guard Stacker and goal. Van Chelle Fosa gets took the mark, Tosha, Fanish Nero, Toshi Bulte Goshin, Toshi Corahara Traslan. On,
yeah, it's a great score again.
Goshin.
Yeah, great score there by Oshin. You know, showed loads of pace there. Cut in, won the free, but continued on and put the ball over. And Ryan are certainly on top now. And
well, the golden period, last quarter, it's amazing. It's now 4 quarters, isn't it, James?
Yeah, certainly.
You could be doing well, and then water break comes at the right time for you or the wrong time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the team on top certainly don't want a water break, and the team.
Oh, Droch fast and Chinners and Chelle Fukuanish, and I roll on the brick and on, tired for one to us and Mutton Chin. So the Conor McGranish, Conor Fechansus, August Tafel, Fecka Histe, Paddy Smith, Martian is kicks here, Vasaka, August Horshansaka and Ish.
Yeah, there was an off the ball incident there. I think just a bit of holding there on the edge of the square, and it's awarded the Brickies a free in front of goal, and should bring it back to a 1-point game.
So, Craig Cooig, Nomad, August Hook second is Fehe, Katan Chahagan, Paul Hulin, Idan Fornet, Do Shakla, Do Cooig, Jeshinish, Ega Conor McGrath, Eshin Elido, Coolin the one. Eshin Gentega.
Yeah, it was well spotted by Paddy Smith there. It's obviously a bit of holding off the ball, and we're back to 1 point between the teams with 5 minutes to go. Maybe 6-7 minutes. Yeah, perhaps. Yes.
It's actually, at the minor county final on Monday night, they stopped the clock for the water break. You know what? There was a lot less confusion there. So kicks here than Ryan and Chahanish. Well, that's Shelev Antho, Toko Shamak, Doni, Hikawula, Chandoni Shear with the Darach. Shamish Darach, Rashka Doni reached. Doni Fechansus, Dominic, you're the old big Jashas and Kinodella Conchashis. Turbo Risha, Sashi again, Chahagan out. The Cooper came, took again with Chahagan here. Telephone again will end it on Ara. Dr. Vicomer Finney came in it, or Derek and Passamach, and Passamach, Conor Riley, Ratchi, Donny reached. Donny, Dolamach and Chin of Tasha Clue, Gamat, and Hossin Gamat, again Ryan. Conor Phelan shepherding him out there, James, what a bit better.
Yeah, he just, as I say, turned him away from goal. You don't want to be giving Donny a sniff of a chance within scoring distance.
And Lewis Fergal, like Zishan and Spots, or the initial Lewis is like a Tashi Fotic Fergal, Masha Sassagus, goal like Fergal O'Crane. Shinard's hole like Fergal. James, that was a well taken goal.
Yeah, that's a great goal. That's going to be very hard for the Brickies to come back from that with a couple of minutes to go. Again, Fergal showed his pace there on the far side. There can be no complaints really.
Terrible lane, Martian.
Bricky's perhaps losing a little bit of concentration, perhaps tiredness setting in. I'm not quite sure, but they need to get back in this game now straight away.
Yeah. Martin, I guess Edan McCarroll reached the first number. A rose and trust there like camera. Jack Alanon and Chillivic Jack and Pascal pass all and dressed egg Jack. Watching Ferdy O'Hay, Ferdy Ord. Ferdy or even a lot of clay. So Shin, it's a Cornamo again Ryan, but James, 4 points.
Yeah, it's
we were saying earlier on the 3 was going to be hard.
Yeah,
4 even harder again.
4 is a huge lead now. Yeah, I mean there's 28 in the clock, so we're looking at probably 5 minutes left. You'd have to think
they need to get a goal. It's hard to get 4 points.
You'd have to think they need a goal now. Yeah.
Well, no. The way this game has been going, you never know. Philip Welch and Chinnish, Conor Phelan, the chapter Reach, Conor Fechan Suez. Chilviga Tosha Fivru, Jack O'Flynn, and Fisa Ibra and Chinnig, Jack O'Flynn, Conor Jennigan, Tasta Stock and Chin, and Tahigalor Shassadis. Great run by Conor. There's a pass Trasna. Shane McGrath, Slash came down to Shane. Tána Cossentorí Chess of an Oid and Shot. So the Philip Welch and Philip Leschenero, August Philip Fortig Oron.
Yeah, drop short there by Philip. Really needed that score to bring
needed
it
a
back
range
to a
of
goal.
6'3" he is though, or on there to catch that, but yeah, it was a missed opportunity maybe. I took a waha again Ryan will know that Chella Focher Ashaka Dragon turn glug Fane catch so hard to carry on with the Martian Foka. You're then Gortu Agan and Chosa Darla. A few troch there. I thought she'd
yeah, and Ryan are certainly moving better now, and you know
they seem to be finishing stronger. Tony Bernachanish, Tony Shellevig, Tony Rowa, Iga Trastan, Choma Hasti, my top Trasta, top Ferdia, just when you end of the mark called Ferdia, what Icandonia. Donny got Trastan, Chonish, Oshin O'Calla, Shella Fosik, Oshin, Aguza, and Blockall, Fear Hawk, Chingenta, Dara Herlehy.
Yeah, very important block there because had that ball that got through to the Ryan player, it certainly would have led to a score.
Sean Lennon attacked and Chonish. Sean Feckenswood can row with again Neil Kasha Hart, Aguza, Cousins White Denta, Sean Favreau. What's your actually get? Immortal, good play by Sean Lennon.
Yeah, well played. He's tenacious.
He got it back again.
Him. He didn't give up there, and it led to him winning a free.
Trocha Imihe. Trocha Imihe and Shot Octon. Brisha Ishka into Narav.
Sub for the Brickies. Jack Lombard is replacing Connor Phelan. Connor gave it his all there, one of the elder statesmen, and gave it his all Saturday night as well. So perhaps a fresh pair of legs for the last couple of minutes will do the Brickies no harm.
Shelleva Aka Arish and Chohanish, or is that Philip Welch? The top fast net. As kicks here, now I think we'll see some of these professional fouls. Professional stroke, cynical stroke, tactical.
Certainly so, Makdar. I mean, it's all about
which jersey you're wearing here.
It's all about getting over the line, no matter how.
It is, yeah. Now, James, if this stays as it is, I suppose you'll be hoping that on Ryan can do you a favour on Sunday evening because
absolutely.
Ryan beats Trabley, you're through.
Yeah, if Ryan beats Trabley, the Brickies are through, which would be great. Considering as I said at the start, we struggled the last couple of years, so to get to a quarter final would be huge. It'd be a huge boost.
Even at the moment, if this stays as it is, you'd be still +3. And Cormac O'Grady wide, and every point is important at this stage.
Absolutely, because
you're +3 at the moment.
Correct.
Trabley are -7.
Correct.
And Ryan will be +4. So,
that would be scoring difference could be margins. Scoring difference could be crucial.
Well, if Trabley win, it will come down.
Trabley win, it will come down to scoring difference. Correct.
So even if it comes into the 35th minute and you get a point, it could be a point.
Every score is crucial. Yeah. Every score till the very end.
Trochadona med Katjan Chomarsin Oran Lishin Gikamach agus Machan Tevele agus which British Easy Donny Tog the Edan Macarate Edan Corrai. Shadwaka Rish agus Liam 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 Glick Rashid Donny. Really, James, all they have to do is keep possession.
Yeah, on Ryan probably just running down the clock.
Run down the clock, yeah. It's 32-36, so there can't be a hell of a lot left, and that was a foul of frustration there in that foul.
Yeah, definitely. Probably
no malice in it, but just
I think just as you said, Mark, there a little bit of frustration led to the free. This suits on Ryan, slows down play again, wastes another couple of seconds, and it's hard to see anything but an on-Ryan victory now.
By my reckoning, Trabley would have to win by. Trabley won by 5. That would push them over on Ryan, because on Ryan are +4 here.
Correct.
And that would,
Correct. Yeah.
Actually, doing by 6, I think. By 6, maybe 6. And on Shelley, Donny and Chub, 3, catch it. Donny past Jassy, she'll watch a try again, but on can't later to the mark. And there's a better just a one at Limish. We go on a brick attack to east. Passing Connor right.
Yeah, ball will be brought forward 10 metres there for sure.
And rightly so. Shots the Spurs. the tacht. Shall we get your results tonight?
Yeah.
Ends boss, but hold it. Cousin Vadenting and Ryan.
Get your point.
And look all genta. Just go genta. Yaman Ogo Kotag. Ni het shini kedur or Yaman block all ma. August pass all in each right. Go Connor O'Reilly. Shall Forte Connor. Rascody Yaman Orish. August. Erothor the Chen August by Carter to Hyson Chen. Johnny Cooney. August.
Yeah, we've a couple of players getting to know each other in the middle of the field here, but it's unnecessary at this stage of the game, you know. Unnecessary. It's been a great game, it's been a very sporting game.
It was very sporting, absolutely. But the tackle here on
high tackle here.
Domino's was high. It was high.
You know, it'll definitely result in a yellow at least. Brickey's quite maybe a little bit of inexperience there. This could go to scoring difference, and every point will count. They've had a chance or two there in the last couple of minutes to take a score.
Yeah.
They haven't got them, and hopefully, that this won't come to scoring difference, and they'll live to regret it. But we hope it won't come to that.
Well, if Strably win by 6, they would be -1, and on Ryan it would go down to -2. That's it.
Yeah.
Strably would need to win by quite a lot. I think you're still in a good place, because if Strably win by quite a lot, it'll put on Ryan down to minus below you, because you'd still be +3 after this, after winning by 7. You see.
Correct. Yeah, I mean the 7-point victory was huge in the scheme of things. If it comes to scoring difference,
now,
of course.
I have to say, I was watching here, so I didn't see what happened to the course of Wee, Shane O'Crane.
Saw 2 players on the ground here, but I think there's going to be a decision to be made here as a result of the initial free. So Paddy Smith is going to have to consult with his linesman, I think, in relation to the incident. And
Sugar the Roiganish to me fechant glug troch Kuig, the Kuig, Katcha and Chahagan. Couldn't be a lot left now, James.
No, I mean it has to be up at this stage, Mark Gary,
So tá Ritter a Lautanish le Cartabui spont again the Donny, August Cartabui spont again the Mark Cummins.
Yeah, I think that's sensible play by the referee. There was a bit of unnecessary interaction there, but I think yellow cards all around.
Because it was a separate incident, does the free still stand here?
Certainly, yeah. Well, from what I can see, the free is
good. The free should still stand.
Yeah, it should. It's a completely separate incident. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, he's given the free.
He's given the free.
I think that incident in the middle of the pitch might have helped.
Well, it slows it up again. You know what I mean? And
perhaps helped Johnny Cooney here on this side too. In relation to the initial free, but play has continued, and
actually, he didn't get any card, did he?
Well, unless he flashed one in the middle, but
yeah. But anyway, look, yellow wouldn't matter anyway in the great scheme.
Exactly.
Shelev and Ryan Quinal Shelevinish truck a shock Katja. And there's a few listen Marisha Thrudishin Murray Horse Mader, Nifedlin Brisha coach of Thrudda, Katja and Johagan shot. Jack flying, Rashkudi Edon, I was Edon Anava and Chosa Darla. I was another Gernok straight to Egg, Paddy Smith, Marshen, Boa Killicolin or Dara, Egan Ryan. Agus Bader done great Lord a till to go 3 shots to shoot those shade. But Mission Dolawala, James, I heard you're going to operate in the pub in Lochray, is that true?
Not true, Macdara, not true.
So tight game could have gone either way, maybe because on Ryan finished the last quarter they were stronger.
Certainly they finished the last quarter stronger. Perhaps tired legs in the Brickies there. On Ryan will be in the same position in 4 days' time.
2-2 goal in the last quarter for Ryan. So I mean, look, kind of no real complaints. They finished strong. They got a goal and a couple of points there. Brickies are. I think James. I think you're true.
Yeah,
well, they're true because of your scoring difference, which is still +3.
Yeah, they're in a healthy position. But look, anything can happen on the weekend with Ryan and Strably. So we just have to sit tight and wait and see what happens.
But I think short of a 6-point win, Strably must win. By my calculation, Strably must win by 6 on Sunday night. By the Gimmerson 9 Rinne, either down right, Lehar to Shea, Murnamoon on Trodwell, Le Shea Colleen by Derrell O'Shood, Agus Wamhain, Agus James, Agus Masrua, Strongafol.
Yeah, Agus just before we go, I'd just like to wish speedy recovery to Ray there. I mean, I've worked with Ray the last couple of years with the Waterford seniors, and also to Tig, great warrior there. We hope to see the two of them back on the pitch sooner rather than later.
Fair play, James. What's rough? How can I do that?